Hi everyone, I'm glad you're back with me. I have Sydney here today. She's a little camera shy and I really shouldn't be holding her because I am wearing a black sweatshirt and black corduroys, and there she goes. But it is really cold out there. Not polar vortex cold, but still pretty chilly, especially for November. And chances are you're freezing too because they said it's hitting over half of the country, all the way down to Texas and, to the east. So I heard the panhandle of Florida is even cold, and crazy, just crazy for this time of year, because on the weekend, I think Saturday we're supposed to hit 40. Today we got a bunch of snow. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like 2 weeks out to Thanksgiving, and I'm already sick of snow. That sounds so ridiculous to me. I mean, yeah, Wisconsin, we get snow, but we normally don't get it as early as we have gotten it. Or if we do get it, it melts right away because it's still warm. But with these unseasonably cold temperatures, this morning was terrible. And I was kind of ticked off because they hadn't plowed very well as of yet. And it wasn't like I was driving at 6 a.m. I didn't leave the house till after 8. And I ended up fishtailing on a huge major thoroughfare in four-wheel because they hadn't plowed it. So it's like we pay a lot of taxes to have these roads done. And if society expects you to be where you're supposed to be, regardless of the weather, then we gotta have decent roads. Anyhow, it stopped snowing now and it's sunny, and so I'm happy. It doesn't feel that cold to me. Maybe it would if I were outside for a good amount of time, but I'm not. And maybe it's because, unlike a lot of other people, I dress for the weather. And so the cold doesn't bother me. Snow, yeah. I mean, geez Louise. I don't really consider it winter till after Thanksgiving, regardless of what it says on the calendar. To me, it's long been winter by the time the 21st rolls around of December. But this year, geez Louise, it's like, from the beginning of November. I mean, we had a bunch of snow on Halloween. And we've had it twice since then. So it's just nuts. Anyhow, how are you doing? How's it going? I went to the symphony this past week with my son Jeff, my oldest son. And I've always loved going to the symphony. My mom and dad were the ones who would take me usually. And my mom liked the Pops version. So to me, the Pops have more modern music and they feature a lot of the horns. And I loved it too, especially at Christmas time. But I also like the other kind of music, and I don't know why my mom would call it that. And she would always say, "Oh, you just like that long hair music." Long hair music? What is that? I would think it'd be more like highbrow. I don't know. The older, Beethoven kind of stuff, Vivaldi, the strings and all. Yeah, so my son Jeff went to the symphony with me once before, and so he was willing to go. And it was being held in my old church. My son still goes there, and people I know still go there, but I haven't been there in well over 10 years, probably 12 or 13. But it had been my church for a very, very long time. And so when I first walked in, I was like, you're just hit with the splendor of it. I'll put a link down in the description box if you guys want to check it out. It's the Basilica of St. Josaphat, and it's in Milwaukee. And it's just stunning. You know, if you've never been there, if you've never seen it, you wouldn't believe something like that is just, you know, sitting on the corner of 6th and Lincoln in Milwaukee. It's just incredible. But, wow, what a stark difference it was to my new church home. Now I go to a Baptist church, and holy moly, it's so different. Like the Basilica, I think can hold somewhere around 2,000. And my church home now, I think we have 50 members. We still got room for more though. Still got room for more. And we're always looking for new members, new people that want to come along with us. And it's also, you know, a very plain church, which is fine too. I like everything about it. Everything about it. I love the people. I love the pastor, his wife. I just really am happy there. But anyway, so the symphony was great. We had a fabulous time. But I don't know as I'll go to the symphony much more. I was thinking about, they're going to do Handel's Messiah there too. So I was thinking about going to that, but I don't know, because those pews were really hard to sit in for that amount of time. My back was really bothering me and stuff, and so, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. But, oh, my new church home did something fun, and Jeff went to that too. We have our church-wide, let's say, Thanksgiving dinner early. Quite a bit early for Thanksgiving. But that's because so many people travel, and they, you know, will have it on different days, you know, so all the family can get together and everything. So we had it this past Saturday. And my son said he would come with me to church. And I said, oh, that's awesome. You know, he's only known a Catholic church. I raised the kids all Catholic, and they've always gone to St. Josaphat's. And, you know, so he is willing to check out a different type of church and how the Baptists do it differently. And, of course, I'm sure the food was something he was looking at, too. Got my coffee. I had it sitting there, but I'm afraid the cat's going to stick her nose in it. But, it turned out lovely. The food was wonderful. I brought stuffing, which I made sure to eat, but so did a couple other ladies. There was more than enough, you know, to go around, and my son said he really enjoyed himself. Everybody was friendly, and just, he was, I wouldn't say taken aback, because, you know, he kind of knows some things that I told him, how it's different from the Catholic Church. But he liked it. We'll say that, you know. I don't know if he's, you know, going to switch religions anytime soon. But, yeah, I think it was really nice of him to try. Wow, that's really good, you guys. I don't know. I'm in a really good mood right now. Let's see. What else is going on? Well, Thanksgiving is really late this year, which is fine with me. I don't really care when it is. I just love Thanksgiving. And I'll be going by my son Jason and his wife Allie's house. The only thing that concerns me with Thanksgiving being late is I hope there isn't snow, because they live about an hour away. And if there's a decent amount of snow, then I'm not taking the freeway, because too many people will still be driving 70 miles an hour faster, and I'm not comfortable with that. I don't want to be the person in the wrong place at the wrong time. So then that means I'm taking city streets and back roads, and that'll take me even longer to do. So Hoping no snow. No snow for Thanksgiving. But I'll be happy to go. Allie has some of her family there. And then, of course, my kids and grandkids. And, well, Jeremy's still down in Texas, but with Julia. But I think pretty much everybody else should be there. So that will definitely be a fun time. So I was thinking about after Christmas time, maybe doing a couple of more cooking videos. Because, that time of the year is just, I think, the time that a lot of us spend a good amount of time in our kitchens, and preparing hearty, filling dinners to try and keep ourselves and our families warm. Tonight, I am having skillet cabbage rolls. And I had that not too long ago. But that's okay. I like it because then I have leftovers and I freeze them, and then I have lunch or dinner if I want it. Jeff will be feeding himself, obviously. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Let me know down in comments. I love reading about other people's dinners. On Facebook in Homesteading Ways, every now and then I will post that question, what's for dinner? I might actually do that real soon. And I love reading everybody's different dinners. I don't know why, but they all sound good to me. But it does give me different ideas on stuff, or maybe food that I used to make and I haven't in a while. So you read through everybody's stuff and it's like, oh yeah, that sounds really good. Oh, I haven't had that in a long time. Or something completely new that you never even thought about cooking. And they're really good at sharing recipes too. So if you said, oh, can you post the recipe for that? They will. And then you got something new to cook. So let me know down in comments what you're having for dinner tonight. We can all look and see what everybody's eating. Anyhow, for now, I think that's about it. There's nothing really big going on. Packers won. It's so funny to me sometimes, It was snowing pretty good too for a while there, and I kept thinking, oh, Green Bay, keep it up there, keep it up there, don't send it down here. Which, we all have this cold air thanks to our Canadian friends. It's all coming down from Canada. And, well, that's okay. We still love our Canadian neighbors. But you guys are better prepared to deal with a lot of cold than the rest of us, I suppose. Well, I can deal with the cold. It's not a big deal. But when it's going down into Texas and Alabama and Florida and Georgia, I mean, geez, that's a little bit much. I don't think all of you are too thrilled with 30-degree weather. Well, just know this, though. You guys are at 30 and I'm at like 10 or 5. You've just got to dress in layers. It's really the truth. Dress in layers. If you get hot, take something off. If you get cold, put another one on. That's how you manage to, do okay when it's cold outside. Anyhow, it's nice talking to you guys. And you take care.